She won't just protect Plan B. She is Plan B.
Project Kamala is well underway, and the media machine is attempting to reframe a candidate that up till very recently would have seemed utterly implausible. After months, years of being told that Joe Biden was as sharp as a tack, suddenly they admitted that guy's got to go and he ain't coming back. Now we're being told that Kamala Harris is the solution we've been looking for. It's right under our nose. She's the answer to everything. She's a lawyer. She won't annoy you. She knows how to communicate. What do you mean, word salad? This woman is the future of America. But when you lose a team player like Bill Maher, one of the key, I suppose, what do I want to say? Orators, influencers, old school hosts of the establishment left. If you can't even get him on board with Project Kamala, what you gonna do? Because he seems to have real doubts about her record in office, her lack of popularity, and even seems to question what the motivation for her sudden ascendancy is. Now, of course, if you are to evoke the 25th Amendment, as seems to be the kinder case, then as Vice President, she is next in line. But they got a PR job and a half on their hands now, because Kamala Harris, aside from, hey, let me know, I'll tell you my personal views. Why not have a female president of color? As long as it's a female president of color that's governing for the people, that's a representative of the people, that understands the people, that's willing to live and die on behalf of the people, that's a fantastic idea. But that's not how a lot of you see Kamala Harris as a candidate, and it's not even how Bill Maher sees Kamala Harris as a candidate. Have a look at this.
Vice President will get all of Biden's campaign money, and on the Democrats' best issue, abortion, she's a walking reminder to women that Republicans are coming for the abortion pill. She won't just protect Plan B. She is Plan B. And as a former prosecutor, Kamala was putting criminals in jail back before liberals decided that was a bad thing. Now that CVS is locking the shaving cream behind plexiglass, Democrats are coming around to her again. Harris would be the first woman president, first black woman president, and first Asian president. But I don't vote for who will be the first. I vote for who will win. And for whatever reason, Harris has never been popular. You can count the number of delegates she won in the 2020 primaries on one hand, as long as that hand has no fingers. In 3 years as vice president, she's been quieter than an electric car. And like an electric car, your MAGA uncle can't explain why she fills him with homicidal rage. She just does. Sometimes life isn't fair. It's not fair that she's not popular. She's intelligent and accomplished, and in fact was put in charge of the border. And look at how... Okay, bad example.
What is it about that border? Were you a border czar or were you not a border czar? When is a border czar not a border czar? When Kamala Harris is that border czar, and they now needed to be packaged as a cogent and effective presidential candidate. She had nothing to do with that border. What border? There was no border. We've not been to the border. I've been to that border. We're going to the border. Border, you say? This is an extraordinary time where our experience of reality does not match the propagandist messaging. What are we going to do about that? How are we going to address this berserk world full of peculiar ceremonies and switcheroo propaganda media realities? Sharp as a tack? Oh no, he can't stand for president, he's nearly dead. Basically inept? No, the solution to all of our political problems. How will the legacy media machine be able to manage and package its dead old ideas in a new independent landscape that's too fast, too sharp, and too mobile and agile for its propaganda machine? I don't know that it's going to be able to. It's going to be a kind of race between old media and new media as much as between a populist MAGA candidate and an establishment candidate. My prayer is that ultimately the technology will become to be represented politically, i.e., decentralized new political movements will start to come to the fore, where all of us can feel an integral connection to the people that say that they want to serve us, but it seems more likely are ultimately there to control us and operate on behalf of powerful interests that don't really care whether it's Biden or Kamala Harris. But that's just what I think. Why don't you let me know what you think in the comments and the chat? Remember, like and subscribe, and we stream usually at these times on Rumble. Stay free. We can't continue to bring you this beautiful content without the support of our partners.
Hey, this is exciting. We've got a great partner today. It's Rumble. But beyond Rumble is Rumble's latest venture. Let me ask you first, are you a Sleepy Joe type character with zero cognitive performance, struggling to muster focus and brain power for basic things like running the United States of America? You gotta stop drinking woke liberal coffee that hates you and your way of life and start your day by drinking Rumble's very own 1775 coffee. This is gonna be the best tasting coffee you've ever had. Seriously good, ethically sourced from a family farm in the high altitude mountains of Bolivia. Not in the Bolivian lowlands, run not by a family, but by a single man, still living with a pet. No! Instead of waking up and drinking your big corporation-owned woke ideology coffee that's probably making you sick from the pesticides it's sprayed with, try Rumble's 1775 revolutionary coffee. Support freedom of speech. Build a parallel economy that actually values you and loves you. My favourite? It's dark, of course. I've always found the lure of the dark irresistible. I'm sorry, how can I stay mad at you? But you're just going to have to wait over there for a little while. Level up your morning routine with a 1775 coffee. Sleep all night knowing your hard-earned dollary dues are going towards supporting freedom-loving creators like me on Rumble. Visit 1775coffee.com now. Pick up your first bag. Use the code BRAND to save 10% on your first order. Oh, come on. Why choose, you know? Okay, back to the content.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to see more uncensored content where free speech can flourish, join our live stream. Click the link right here to watch the next video if you want to, or become a member of a growing movement. Download the Rumble app and you'll be informed every time we make a new piece of content. Stay free.